Time for Cobra Triangle, which I have no idea what that is. I'm going to give people a few minutes to join the chat here before we start. So this will be really interesting if you're watching the playback and me just sitting here looking at the default top scores on Cobra Triangle. No idea what this game is going to be about. I think it has something to do with boats and shooting. Guess we're about to find out. I am Pat Dooley. I'm one of the hosts of the podcast Kings of Consoles. That's our logo right down there. It also shows that episode 28 is out. We come out every Thursday, so episode 29 will actually be coming out tomorrow on all of the logos that you see below. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Spotify, Podbean. I'm sure I'm forgetting them, but iHeartRadio. Anywhere you can get podcasts, we have them. The premise of the podcast, pretty simple. A few years ago, IGN put out a list of the 100 best games for the Nintendo Entertainment System. My co-host Ricky Giraldo and I took those 100 games, put them together in a March Madness style bracket, and we're playing through. Every week is a different matchup in the bracket. So I'm actually playing the first game for what will wind up being episode 31, which will be coming out mid to late October, where this game, Cobra Triangle, will be facing Gargoyle's Quest 2, The Demon Darkness. Never played either of those games. Don't really know anything about either of them. I know Gargoyle's Quest is a spin-off of not Wizards and Warriors, the other one, Ghosts and Goblins. It is a spin-off of that, but beyond that, I really don't know what to expect. I'm hoping it's less frustrating than Ghosts and Goblins, because that game is really, really hard, as you'll hear in an upcoming episode, because tomorrow is October 1st, which means we're going to kind of kick off a month of spooky-themed games. So tomorrow we're going to take a look at Demon Sword, which has a scary name, but as it turned out when we played it, wasn't all that scary. It's taking on Kid Nicky Radical Ninja. Ghosts and Goblins will be in the following week against the Goonies 2. Then we've got the aforementioned Cobra Triangle versus... I'm blanking on the name. I know I just said it. Gargoyle's Quest 2. And then we're also going to have more matchups along the way. I do have the window in my studio open because it's a really nice day here in Middle Tennessee, and I didn't feel like turning on the AC. But that might also be why I've got the weird wavy lines on the webcam. But hopefully you guys won't be watching me so much as you'll be watching whatever this game is, Cobra Triangle. So basically the rules are we play each game for 1 hour. So as soon as I press start, I'm going to hit start on the timer, which you will actually see right above the logo below. It'll be counting down from an hour, play it for an hour straight. And then Ricky and I get together at our next recording session and we compare our notes. We pick a winner. Winner moves on to the next round. This is still the first round. It's basically the play-in round for the tournament, because if you know anything about tournaments, you know 100 doesn't divide evenly. So we basically have 36 first-round matchups to determine what the 32 second-round matchups will be, so on and so forth, until we crown a king of the console, hence the name, the concept of the show. We are not sticking exclusively to Nintendo. The current plan is when this tournament ends, we're probably going to go to Sega Genesis. We'll probably just kind of go generation by generation. Sega, Super Nintendo, PlayStation, Saturn. We may not do Saturn. Saturn wasn't around very long. But anyway, we got years of content because they just keep making new game consoles, as evidenced by the fact that people are pre-ordering PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. And everybody's still playing Animal Crossing on their Switch. I am hopelessly addicted to Breath of the Wild. I just got it for my birthday last month, and have been pouring a lot of time into that when I haven't been playing Death Stranding. So I don't just play retro games, but I only talk about retro games on the podcast. So I think 5 minutes is probably enough time to let people hang out and wait. I'm going to check the Twitch page just to make sure that the stream is actually working. It all looks good in OBS, but it's the internet. You can never be too careful. So I'm checking to make sure it is showing as live there. It is. So that is awesome. I'm going to close out of Chrome because that would just mess with my head if I heard myself a couple seconds after I said things, because there's a lag on Twitch. There's very little lag between my console and the capture card, but if I play badly, let's be honest, it's probably my fault. But it might also be the lag. Who knows? I got my butt handed to me in Tecmo Super Bowl earlier, but I'm blaming that on the lag. So, anyway, Cobra Triangle. Feel free to join in the chat over here on the side. If you got questions, I will keep that tab open while I'm playing, so I would be happy to answer any questions you might have and just kind of chat. So here we go. I'm going to press start on the game, and on the countdown timer... Ooh, like the music already. Oh my, okay. Alright. Race to the finish, okay. Oop, nope, that's how you shoot. Not reading any instruction manuals or game facts or anything. So it's a racing game, but I can shoot. B is my accelerator, A. Ooh, hey, a 1-up. I missed that. Oh, this is really... The controls are kind of counterintuitive. Like, my muscle memory wants to use A to accelerate and B to fire, but it's the other way around, which feels like a kind of an unnatural thing. I don't know. Is this an actual race, or am I just blowing stuff up? Like I said, we're not looking anything up. We were playing these games blind. Never played this one before. Okay, so there's the finish line. But I don't... Am I doing... Oh, I was going to say, I'm not doing that. Okay. Happy little noise. Okay. Dispose of mines. I'm guessing that's what these things are. How am I supposed to dispose of them? Do I run over them? That seems like a bad idea. Oh, nope. That's what you do. Dispose of the mines. Dispose of them. How do I dispose of the mines? Man. I am not certain what I'm doing here, but I also... Oh! How do I capture the flag? Okay. This is actually a little fun. It's... Oh my. The controls are not super crisp, but they're also not as horrible as you'd expect from an 8... Oh, hey. Bring me back that mine. Serpentine pattern, it works in Tecmo, it works here. Alright, that's 2 down. Hey, no. You bring that back. Jerk. I didn't even notice there was a timer in the corner. Okay, well I blew a lot of time that last round because I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing. But now that I know, one down. That took me way less time than the first time around. Nope. Get back here. That is mine. Get it, mine. It's mine. 2 down. Minute to go to get 2 more. So this game is really simple, but I gotta admit I am kind of enjoying it. Uh-oh. It's much easier once you know what you're doing. Alright. 2 levels down. 56 minutes and change to go. Collect pods. Okay. Oh, those look like pods. But that's what I'm supposed to be collecting. Is there oh my, okay. Well, that thing is out to get me. Ooh, boy. So, precise movement is not easy. Which, I mean, you would think not. driving a speedboat anyway. How many pods am I supposed to be collecting? Oh boy. Uh-oh, I got 10 seconds left. Come on. The intense music has started. So is my boat the Cobra Triangle? Is this course the Cobra Triangle? I don't know what Cobra Triangle is. Nothing is triangular, nor are there cobras. I'm very confused about so much of this game. I'm guarding the people now. Okay, hold on. Oh, hey, no. Those are my people. Get back here. So it's just basically tower defense. No, you don't, Ethan. Okay, maybe you do. No men left. Coming, don't they? Hey now, give me back my friends. Not really my friends, I said my accomplices. My charges. Protect them for some reason. This game told me I have to. I like you. Alright, come on, guys. Guess I will press start to continue. Thank you for not making me start from the beginning. Very helpful. There we go. What I was trying to do the whole last time. Oh, that's frustrating. 3 seconds left. Alright. Take 2. Or 3. I'm doing much worse this time. I said it's only 90 seconds, so if I get, if I get my butt kicked, it's a pitifully short butt kick. Oh, and it's only a minute. It's not 90 seconds. Last round was 90, I think. to join the chat. How you doing, Medic Sloan? What is happening? That's an excellent question. I am trying to protect these 8 people as these boats are coming to take them. I can leave this square, but I feel like if I chase after one person taking a person, I'm just leaving them all open. But I'm also just terrible at it. This is like level 4. The first one was a pretty straightforward race. Then I had to defuse some mines. And then I had to... What was level 3? I don't remember what level 3 was. Oh, I had to jump off ramps and collect things. Uh-oh. No men left sounds like a tagline for Axe body spray. Alright. No. Okay. I just have to keep these stupid people alive for 60 seconds. Freezes me for a second every time I get hit. Oh no. Oh, that's a bad start. Rescue them and just get taken. Let's learn something new. Turns out that's just a much faster way to lose. Okay. Oh, okay, apparently that was game over. Middle name is Joseph, in case you were curious. I've not found a way to upgrade anything yet. We are going to have to start from scratch here, so I guess we'll see. So first time around is just a straightforward race where you can shoot. So the first time through, I was thinking that there was like a... I had to kill it. Oh, there's a 1-up. I missed that last time too. Can shoot the other boats, but I've yet, other than points, I've yet to find any sort of practical reason for doing so. Oh, sharks? I never saw sharks last time. Also, I'm still not sure why this is called Cobra Triangle. Like I was saying earlier in the recording, or in the stream, the buttons are kind of inverted from what you would expect. It's B to accelerate and A to fire, which might be part of why I'm having so much trouble, because it's kind of like counterintuitive to what my NES muscle memory wants to do. Social media knows I hold controllers weird anyway, so what's the harm in tweaking it again for this one, right? Alright, this is when I'm supposed to collect pods. It doesn't tell me how many pods. And I didn't feel like I collected that many the first time around. It's also really, really exact controls. And if you miss it by just a little bit, you miss it entirely. And you look like a bozo on your live stream who doesn't know how to play video games. I did. This is the 66th seed, I think. It is going to be up against number 63, Gargoyle's Quest 2. And the winner is going to be in that matchup right over there against The Legend of Zelda in round 2. Which, this is really basic, but kind of fun in a very basic, arcadey sort of way. It's hard, but it's not as frustrating hard as a lot of the games we've played for the show. So maybe I'm just grading it on a curve. It's not terrible, so it must be okay. Nope. Yeah, okay. Yeah, like we've said a couple times on the podcast, I feel like a lot of this is kind of nostalgia-based. Like, some editor at IGN had played this, and was like, oh yeah, that's great, let's put it on the list. Not bothering to go back and replay. But, as we also, that episode may not have aired yet, but we also kind of came up with a theory that maybe there weren't 100 great NES games. But the list doesn't have Rampage, it doesn't have Paperboy, it doesn't have a few classics, RBI Baseball, there's a few all-time classics that just got left off the list in favor of Cobra Triangle and Kicks and Shoot. Get back here. 8 seconds left. Can I just take one of them and drive around? No, they have to be taken first. But I can just grab this guy. Can I just play keep away with him for the whole minute? Oh. Nope, because when I come back to the... They do, yeah. Every time you get hit by one of the torpedoes, it freezes you in place for a second. Which is part of why I didn't really want to just stay still, because if I'm just staying still and kind of tower defensing and spinning like a turret, then I get hit with torpedoes, which gives the little boats a chance to swoop in. Steal somebody. By the time I notice, like, as soon as it comes on the screen, it's already shot. And there's no, or at least not any way I found to avoid it. Yes, I will continue, of course. I still have 41 minutes and 54 seconds left. I will say this, it is very repetitive. The 1/3 mark yet, and I'm already feeling it a little. It's dragging a little bit. I will be playing Gargoyle's Quest 2, The Demon Darkness, on what's today? It's Wednesday. I'll be playing that on Friday. It'll be the game that is facing Cobra Triangle. There's also a poll up on the stream homepage where you can add your voice to the voting process by picking which of the games you think should win. Which will also be on Twitter and in a couple of Facebook groups. But Twitch is a shiny new toy for us, so hopefully we get turn out there, and just in general, like, you guys should go over things in general. Come on. Yeah, and that was kind of the idea, is we were, you know, like, when you got Duck Hunt, or you got, you know, classics that everybody knows. It's like, oh yeah, I remember Double Dragon, I'm gonna vote for Double Dragon. But, you know, Cobra Triangle, nobody's got any memories of this. And when they, you know, they have an emulator, this probably isn't the first thing they're busting out. So yeah, we're hoping this will help, you know, an informed electorate get some more votes every week. So that if Ricky and I do disagree, as we have a couple of times recently, most notably the Tecmo Super Bowl episode, more votes can help break that tie. Nope, get back here. I got it all the way down to 3 seconds once, and I haven't really been able to come close since. Music's not bad, but, you know, I didn't notice the copyright date when the game launched, so I have no idea where in the life cycle this game is. But it is fun. I'm just really tired of this level in particular. Nope, get him back. Nope. After, you know, the 8th time of this happening, I would just stop going to the red square of doom and swimming there. I mean, maybe it's just like the warmest water in the Cobra Triangle, but like, the risk of being nabbed by a boat is really high here. It's almost 100%. I mean, it has been 100% since I started playing. Come on. And it's not quite 360 control. I feel like a modern version of this, you know, use the analog stick and be able to shoot at every angle, but near as I can tell, I can only shoot orthogonally and diagonally. I don't know. I have yet to figure out how to use any of those things at the bottom, the speed, missile, or force. Admittedly, I have not tried the select button yet. Maybe that's it? Oh my. It's a force field. And I apparently also had missiles too. Come on, almost there. 2, 1. Oh, heck yeah. So yeah. It's select. Who uses select? Fry the Oh. Okay. That seems like something that would be in a Cobra Triangle. Oh boy. Right. Alright. Wait, I made it a level farther and I didn't beat my previous high score. Alright. Well, here we go. I'm feeling a little better now that I know how that power-up system works. Because I noticed that my first time through, it's like it's flashing, but there's only 2 buttons on this controller. Because you always forget about select. always forget there's a 1-up around that corner, and you miss it every time. Maybe that's just me. Oop. I'm gonna laugh if that boss fight is like the last level, and I almost beat the game in 25 minutes. I suspect it's not, but... I feel like I went a different way this time. This feels like it's way longer. Maybe I'm going to a different place now? Love 8-bit music. Oh yeah, nope, same level. Collect pods. Oh wait, no! This is usually level 3. I didn't have to do the mine thing this time. Maybe I won't have to save the people. Oop. Start. And go ahead, the turrets just keep shooting at me even though I've already beat the level. I don't have to rescue the people, I just have to reach the finish. Oh, that's exciting. Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, that makes it a little less exciting. What the heck? Why would anyone ever take their boat to this place? Worst vacation ever. If the logs don't get you, the whirlpools will. Gliders with machine guns. It's like, what were the... Isn't there like a sea monster and a living whirlpool in the Odyssey? Is that what Scylla and Charybdis were? I feel like you go one way, you gotta deal with one, you go the other, you gotta deal with the other. Oh, that was my first continue. That's exciting. Can I shoot the logs? I cannot shoot the logs. I mean, I can shoot them, I just don't do it good. I'm assuming I can't shoot them. Jeez. Right? Wow. Wood that is that they're sending down the river. One, they're doing it really inefficiently. I grew up in Michigan, and logging was a huge thing in our history, so it's in all the museums, and it's just a really... yeah, right? It's one way or the other, it's definitely designed to test you. I don't like how when you hit the log, it bounces. Died so bad that time it was a nuclear explosion. Makes me wonder what I'm carrying on this finish line. Alright. Oh no, this is the snake. Oh, I'm so dead. It's just chasing me, and I really don't have that much control. Whew. I have to start all the way over again. Okay, so my enjoyment level of this is diminishing as we go. Well, I beat my old top score, but I'm less than a third of the way to that. Alright. See, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think I would almost rather go to the right and deal with the saving the people, now that I know that I can do like the force field to protect myself and them. As ridiculously I remember that time. As ridiculously hard as it is, I think I would rather do that than deal with the logs and the whirlpools again. Which is not a sentence I ever thought I'd say. Oop. Did I get bonus points for doing that spin? It looked like I did. I also don't understand why, if my boat can fly, why don't I just get all the people on my boat and just fly them away? It seems way safer. Okay, that's a new trick. That just seems like a way safer way of protecting them than shooting other boats. I guess it's like that whole argument about, well, why don't the Eagles just fly them to Mount Doom? It's more narratively interesting if I have to shoot the boats, I guess. Or the developers just thought it would be neat to have a boat that has a helicopter propeller to get from one level to the next. Leave me alone. Okay, so that's what those things were that I was grabbing in this level. Alright, so what is that? Okay, so now I'm up to force. Gotcha, I guess that makes sense. So once I get to one that I want to keep, I should just stop collecting those. Right? So it's basically like Fester's Quest. I want to have the force. Oh shoot. Grab them on. Oh no. Stick with force. Stick with force. 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay. I know the NES is a little graphically limited, but it's weird that all 8 of these people are completely identical. I feel like there's something sinister going on here, like it's the lab from Stranger Things, and they're cloning people. Alright, well. I no longer have pods. I should get pods for blowing up God, I don't have anything flashing. Yeah, that's when I press select. I think I had to have had it from the previous level where I was picking up all the That was really bad. I barely made it halfway through. Alright. So verdict at about the almost 2/3 mark is kind of a fun idea. It's got a increase your power up items as soon as you can, yeah, it's a little like Gradius and Life Force in that regard, where like you can level up your items pretty quickly, but if you die and you lose them, it becomes real close to impossible. So I am stuck without them. But yeah, it's a simple concept. It reminds me, look-wise, of RC Pro-Am, which is again we'll be covering later in the series. I'm thinking I'm not gonna continue. I'm gonna start over and go left and do the one with the roll tools, because that's just not fun. While I'm waiting, here real quick. Sorry, I'm sure that sounded great. As I can tell, this level is just an infinite loop until you... Wait, why did it skip over Force and go straight to Turbo? It's not letting me have Force. I mean, speed is good and all. Oh well. Oh. Now see, I like this level. This is it's simple, but it's kind of a fun capture the flag element that I don't think I've played in any games for the show so far. But like I was starting to say, the vibe of the game, it looks a lot like RC Pro-Am, which I love. wondering if it's by the same developers. Like I said, we don't do any research really before we play the games because we like to come into them as blind as we can. But it's definitely the closest analog to this, although RC Prime is a better game. This game has some fun ideas. You know, definitely, like, it would have been really easy to just do kind of Spy Hunter, but with boats. So I appreciate that they tried something different, but boy, the difficulty ramp between levels 3 and 4, regardless of which direction you take, it's something. I don't know if I'm doing really well or really badly. It's kind of the story of my life, though. Uh-oh. The missile, it just seems like a waste. Yeah, nothing happened. Oh. I was thinking pressing select would launch the missile, but no, it arms it. Shoot, and now I've wasted it. Well, oh hey, no, I still have it. That's right. Eat missile. Giant sea serpent thing. Are you the Cobra of this triangle? I'm just gonna do it, I think. Come on. Woo! Wasn't pretty. I did it. Thanks, man. Have a good night. Say hi to Brittany for me. Very slowly. I don't understand what this level is. Is this like a target practice? If there's somebody else. Oh no. No. I don't want to guard the people. It's bad enough when I was level 3, or level 7. I'm really hoping there's not a limit for how many missiles I can fire, because I seems to be working now. 100% no! 3 seconds left. Oh, that sucks so bad. And now I'm not gonna have. Oh, I do. Why do I get to keep my missiles? Throw game over. I feel like there's something weird about this game, because I don't think it did that in the previous game over. Okay, so maybe it's the system I'm running these games on. Because I just noticed again that it did the weird blinky thing where stuff disappeared. My toe trying to adjust my chair. Oh man, you know you're old when. There's anybody else out there watching, feel free to hop in the chat, ask any questions, or just leave comments on how thoroughly bizarre this game is. This is, if you clicked on it and weren't paying attention to what you clicked on, this is Cobra Triangle, which is a title I have yet to determine what that means. Nothing about this game seems triangular. Is that kind of the boats? Maybe my boat is called the Cobra Triangle. The levels aren't triangular, the enemies aren't. The boats are kind of triangular. Oh boy. Jump the waterfall. That. At all. Woo. Uh-oh. Nope. Whoa. This is like, a little like the bike level in Battletoads. You have a split second to make a reaction. Maybe if I let up on the accelerator a little bit. Nope, because the rope will send me fast. How many times do I have to do this? And that's game over. Do it all again. Alright. A little less than 12 minutes left. Oh, this is a rare game. Forget the one up that. Oh, it's not there. One turn too early. Alright, we're gonna go right this time. The controls on this are kind of backwards. B is your accelerator, A is your fire button. Which just feels wrong. But hey, I've certainly never developed 66, the best game for a console, as Rare appears to have done, according to IGN. Come on, get back here. Oh man, come on. There we go. Playing back through. This is getting a little tedious, however far in I am. Oh, shoot. Distracted by an incoming message. Pay better attention to that. If anybody is just joining, I don't have the viewer count on my screen at the moment. We have a podcast called King of Consoles where we're playing the 100 best games for the NES according to the end. And we set it up in a March Madness style tournament bracket, like you can see over my shoulder. This game is called Cobra Triangle. It is the number 66 game on IGN's list. So it is our 66th seed, and we'll be facing 63 Gargoyle's Quest to the Demon Darkness, which you can actually watch me play on Friday. Let's do that out. We are playing some spooky themed games in October. Just, you know, in October. We're playing Gargoyle's Quest 2. Tomorrow is the 1st of October, and it'll be our first of October episodes, where Demon Sword will take on Kid Mickey, Radical Ninja, and the following week Ghosts and Goblins facing these two. 5 more seconds. This is so much easier than this. Much better. And we've got the rockets, which will make frying the monster easier. I like the health bar on this, how it like replenishes as it goes. I mean, that would normally feel cheap, but it also kind of feels... feels right for this thing. Mutually assured destruction. The only difference is I have more than one life. Alright, so I've never been here before. Shooting the target. Okay, here we go. Shoot the targets. I don't feel like this is how the developers intended that to be done, but hey, if it works, it works, right? Oh no. Oh no, not this again. Boy. The game overall has been pretty fun. It is a little repetitive. There's a nice variety in the levels, but you get so many game overs that you wind up playing the same, or at least I get so many game overs. Like that one. We'll press start to continue, thank you. I get so many game overs that I play the same level over and over again. And there are two, the beginning of the game. Level 1 has 2 branching paths. One to the left, the levels are in one order. If you go to the right, like I did this time, the levels are in a different order. It's the same basic levels, they're just, some of them are easier, some of them are harder based on where they are. Usually this is level 4 if you go left, it's level 7 here on the right. If that gives you any sort of indication of how hard this is now. Come on. Yeah, I know. Ugh. Also, if you've never listened to the show before, we do only allow ourselves an hour to play each game, which is why there's a timer right down below me, counting down. We're a little less than 5 minutes left, and then a buzzer's going to go off. I will pause the game. We'll have any, whatever wrap-up chat. If there's anybody that has questions that's out there watching, I'm happy to answer questions or just have a general chat. I appreciate anybody that's watching this either live or the recording. I'll admit, I'm really enjoying the streaming. I had my doubts because I'm easily embarrassed. And I didn't want people to watch me play video games badly. But you know what? When I'm playing so badly, it's actually kind of fun. So, oh boy. And I think that's my true game over. Yep. breaking my own record, which is good, but it's still only good enough for 8th on the high scoreboard. But I've only got 4 minutes left. I'm not making it back there. Happy little music. Alright, 3 minutes, 44 seconds. Here we go. Alright, Cobra Triangle, if that is your real name. Time to drive your boat real fast. Almost got the missiles. Less than 3 minutes to go. I should get through this next level because I think there's a 45 seconds, yeah. Collect pods. I'm gonna try this level. That's the one I want. Oop. Uh-oh. Good job, both. 2, 1. Alright, awesome. Here we go. Minute 53. I just have to survive this next level for a minute. Oh, nope, sorry, this is the mines level. I don't know that I'm gonna get back to the boss. Time, I think, is gonna run out on me here. Unless I can do this super fast. Oops, missed them both that time. I actually like having the timer on the screen right in front of me here, because when I used to do it just by myself, I would just set like a timer on my phone. I would frequently just stop paying attention to it, and then the timer would go off, and I would be like in the middle of a level, and it would, I will admit, it kind of scared me. Bugs can't hurt me, I have a force field on. First few couldn't, those couldn't. But it did what I wanted it to, except now I don't have rockets for the next section, but it's okay. I don't think I'm finishing the level in 15 seconds anyway. Nope. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You know how timers work. I don't need to count it down. Wow, it's not like it's New Year's Eve. But there it is. That is the end of my hour with Cobra Triangle. Well, obviously when we do the podcast, I'll go into more depth about my opinions on the game. But just knee-jerk reaction to it. It was fun. It's definitely not the best game we've played for the podcast, but it's also not the worst. It's just it's a decent boat combat racing. I still don't really know how to... I know anybody that follows the show on social media knows that I couldn't really come up with a good description of it. One, because I never played it. But two, even after having played it for an hour, I still don't really know how to describe it. But, hey, thanks for joining me. This was fun. I'm going to do it again in a couple of days on the 2nd. That's this coming Friday. Same time slot, 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern. Like, I don't know what that is. It's like 1 a.m. Slovakia time. I don't know. But, join me then. Join us for the podcast every Thursday. You can see below. Episode 28 is available on iHeartRadio. You can see that right there. But also Spotify, iTunes, Podbean, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, pretty much anywhere you can find podcasts. We're out there. We'd love for you to take a listen. On the main page, on our main Twitch page, twitch.tv/Kings of Consoles, we do have a poll set up. So after Friday, once I've played Cobra Triangle and I've played Gargoyle's Quest II: The Demon Darkness, if you watch both and you feel like, casting a vote to help my co-host Ricky Giraldo and I decide on a winner for when those two games face each other in a few weeks, we'd be very grateful for that. I will be playing Gargoyle's Quest II Friday night. Sunday it'll be kind of a matinee show. I think I've tentatively got that scheduled for 3:30 in the afternoon, maybe. I just realized there's a glare on my glasses. I don't know if it's been like that the whole time. I look kind of like a weird Terminator. A nerdy Terminator. Like I got a HUD right here. Anyway, yeah, so Sunday I will be playing, I believe, Zombie Nation. And then Tuesday I'll be playing the game that will be facing that on episode 32, which is a favorite of mine. 1 second. Sorry, let me actually have it set aside. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game, which is an excellent port that I will be playing in a couple of weeks. Sorry, I'll be playing it in like 6 days. It'll be showing up on the podcast in a couple of weeks. So, your to-do list until we meet again, friends. Tell your friends, step 1. Rate, review the show on any, whatever of those podcast apps that you see below that you listen to us on. It helps us out. The more likes, the more reviews we get on our social media or on our on the podcasting apps. The higher we show up in searches, algorithm stuff. So do that. You can join us here probably every other day-ish or so for the next couple of weeks. Then we're basically going to record a bunch all in a row so that we don't have to worry about it during the holidays. So Thanksgiving to December, there probably won't be a ton of streams because those episodes will already be in the can. And then we will pick back up in the new year. But I'm going to be playing pretty steadily up until we get to that point. And I will try and keep the schedule updated. Follow us on our social media for the most up-to-date stuff. So that's at Kings of Consoles on Twitter. It is facebook.com/Kings of Consoles. Shoot us an email if you've got questions. That's kingsofconsoles@gmail.com. You can see a digital version of this bracket at Challonge. That's CHALLONGE.com/Kings of Consoles. And if you feel like contributing to the show financially, I believe you can do that through Twitch. I'm not sure if I have that set up yet. If I don't, and you still want to make the effort, despite the fact that I apparently didn't, ko-fi.com/Kings of Consoles. You can contribute there. It's not like a Patreon. There's no subscription. You're not paying a monthly fee. It's just, hey, I've got $5. Let me throw it at Pat and Ricky. Because Ricky will not be streaming for a while. I kind of jumped the gun, got my ball rolling really quick on getting all the streaming stuff set up. I have the luxury of having been laid off because of COVID, and I have a lot of time on my hands, so I was able to get all this started. Ricky got called back into work after having been furloughed for a while. So anything you can do to contribute toward, Ricky getting himself a new capture card and get everything set up on his end, you can see both of us play, and that'll be fun. Maybe we'll even do live episodes of the podcast too. That's literally a thought I just had, and it sounds super fun to me. So maybe we will. Maybe we will do live Twitch episodes. We could do stuff that isn't necessarily consoles. We could do handheld stuff. We could do Virtual Boy. We could do the world's our oyster. Video games are great. We always say every week, play old games. If you can, hit up your local used game store if you have one. Local businesses are hurting. Do whatever you can to help them. If you feel safe going, wear a mask, socially distant. But otherwise, if they have an online store or they do curbside pickup, do that. Because, man, there's just something so cool about the tactile holding an actual game. We have had to resort to, full disclosure, I'm playing this on an emulator because we do have two great used game stores here in town. They're both great. But I live in one of the states that is getting hit really hard right now and is not reacting to it at all. So lots of people out without masks and lots of people dying. So I am not going to my local video game stores as much as I would like to. So Cobra Triangle was on an emulator. But I'm going to try to make up for that when all this is over by going in and buying hard copies of all of the digital games we've been playing. But if you do want to play these and you don't have the means to go get an actual cartridge, there's tons of great emulators out there. Quick Google search should pull up some results. I have kept you guys too long. It's been an hour and 15 minutes, and I said it was going to be an hour. Play the game for an hour. I'm just rambling here now. So at Kings of Consoles, Facebook.com/KingsOfConsoles, KingsOfConsoles@gmail.com, Challenge.com/KingsOfConsoles, ko-fi.com/KingsOfConsoles. Subscribe, rate, review on Spotify, Google, Apple, Amazon, Podbean, iHeartRadio, wherever you can get your podcasts. I will be back in 2 days for Gargoyle's Quest to the Demon Darkness. I hope you join me then. Have a great night, and go Heat.